Have you ever felt like you were born for something greater? Like your very existence has a purpose so profound that the rest of the world seems blind to it? Maybe you felt like a misfit in a world chasing trivialities, yet deep within, you know there's something extraordinary about you. If you're here, watching this, listening to these words, let me tell you something: this is not a coincidence. You are one of the chosen ones. And the path to understanding this lies in one of the most misunderstood yet universal truths of existence: vibrations. Now, when we talk about vibrations, this isn't just spiritual jargon or abstract mysticism. Vibrations are the silent language of the universe. Everything, your thoughts, your emotions, your body, the natural world, even the unseen realms, exists as a frequency, a vibration. The world you see and the world you don't see are both shaped by this universal force. Think about it: why do certain people, places, or even memories feel lighter or heavier? Why does your heart sometimes feel at peace in the presence of one person yet restless around another? It's all vibration.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
You may wonder, but what does this have to do with me being chosen everything? Chosen ones are those who are awakening to this truth. You are starting to realize that your journey, your struggles, your triumphs, and even your pain are all part of a higher purpose. You are here to master the art of vibration, not just to understand it, but to align with the higher frequencies that shape reality itself. Let's start with the most accessible vibration: thoughts. Have you ever noticed how a single thought can change everything? A moment of doubt can spiral into fear, while a moment of gratitude can flood your entire being with peace. Here's the secret: your thoughts don't just stay in your mind. They ripple outward, like waves in a pond, affecting not only your immediate reality but also the collective vibration of those around you. Your thoughts are not just yours. They are energy, and energy cannot be contained. This is why mastering your inner dialogue is the first step in raising your vibration. But here's where it gets deep: vibrations aren't just about thinking positive. The universe doesn't respond to fake positivity or forced optimism. It responds to authenticity. Ask yourself this: when was the last time you were truly honest with yourself? Not the version of you that you show to others, or even the version you think you should be, but the raw, unfiltered you. The universe can't align with a vibration that isn't real. If you're vibrating on a frequency of denial, fear, or self-rejection, the universe will mirror that back to you. But if you show up authentically, even with your scars, your doubts, your imperfections, you begin to resonate with the frequency of truth. And truth, my friend, is one of the highest vibrations there is. This brings us to emotions, the second layer of vibration. Emotions are the bridge between thought and action. They're like the strings of a cosmic instrument, and you are the musician. Are you plucking those strings with care, or are you letting them snap under the weight of unprocessed pain? So many of us carry emotional frequencies that weigh us down: anger, resentment, guilt. And yet, we wonder why we feel stuck. Let me ask you this: what emotions are you holding on to right now that are no longer serving you? Who do you need to forgive, not for their sake, but for your own freedom? Forgiveness is not about condoning what happened. It's about releasing yourself from the vibration of the past so you can rise to a higher frequency. And here's the truth: as a chosen one, your emotions are amplified. Your highs will feel higher, your lows will feel deeper, because your soul is wired for transformation. You're not here for mediocrity. You're here to transmute pain into wisdom to take the raw materials of this human experience and elevate them into something divine. But this requires courage, the courage to feel everything without running from it, to face your shadow without letting it consume you. And then there's the physical vibration. Your body is not separate from your spiritual journey, it's an extension of it. How often do we neglect the very vessel that carries our soul through this life? The food you eat, the way you breathe, the movements you make, all of these contribute to your vibration. Have you ever noticed how you feel after eating something heavy or processed versus something fresh and alive? Or how your energy shifts after spending hours hunched over a screen compared to walking barefoot on the earth? Your body isn't just a container, it's an antenna. The more you honor it, the clearer your connection to higher frequencies becomes. But here's the paradox: you're not just a body. You're not just emotions. You're not just thoughts. You are all of these, and yet you are none of them. You are the vibration beneath it all, the eternal essence that remains when the noise of the mind, the weight of the body, and the turbulence of emotions have settled. And this brings us to the most profound vibration of all, your soul frequency. Your soul frequency is unique. No one else in the history of existence, past or future, will ever vibrate exactly as you do. It's like a fingerprint of energy, a signature that the universe recognizes instinctively. And yet so many of us are disconnected from it. We live according to the expectations of others, the conditioning of society, the fear of judgment. But deep down, you know, don't you, that there's a vibration within you that's waiting to be unleashed, a frequency that feels like home. The question is, are you ready to listen to it? Are you ready to strip away the layers of noise, distraction, and falsehood to find the raw, untamed vibration of your soul? Because here's the truth: the universe is not waiting for you to be perfect. It's waiting for you to be real. And when you align with the vibration of your true self, you don't just change your life, you change the world. So I'll leave you with this question: what would your life look like if you stopped vibrating at the frequency of fear and started vibrating at the frequency of love? Not the kind of love that comes and goes, but the kind of love that just is unshakable, boundless, eternal. Imagine for a moment that your life is a symphony. Every thought, every emotion, every intention you hold is like an instrument tuning itself, contributing to the grand melody of your existence. But here's the catch: are you conducting this symphony, or are you letting external forces dictate the rhythm of your life? In this part of our journey, we'll dive even deeper into the vibrations that shape your destiny, frequencies so profound and hidden that most people live their entire lives unaware of their influence. Let's begin with the concept of energetic environments. Have you ever walked into a room and felt an immediate shift in your energy, like stepping into a dense fog, or conversely, into a space that feels light and uplifting? That's not your imagination, it's vibration. Every space, every person, and every interaction carries a frequency, and those frequencies affect you whether you're aware of it or not. Here's the truth that most people miss: your environment is either raising or lowering your vibration. There's no neutral ground. Take a moment to reflect on the spaces you inhabit daily. Your home, your workplace, even the social media accounts you follow. What kind of energy do they carry? Are they spaces of growth, peace, and inspiration? Or are they filled with chaos, stagnation, and negativity? You see, as a chosen one, your sensitivity to these frequencies is heightened. You're not just passively experiencing your environment, you're absorbing it. And this is why it's crucial to curate your surroundings with intention. start small. Declutter your space not just physically but energetically. Open the windows, let in the light, burn incense, light candles, or simply sit in silence and breathe life into the space around you. But don't stop there. Look at your relationships. Are you surrounded by people who uplift you, or are you stuck in a web of low vibration connections? This isn't about judging others, it's about recognizing what serves your soul's highest good. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is let go. Let go of the friendships, habits, and environments that keep you vibrating at a frequency lower than your potential. Ask yourself, who or what am I holding onto that I already know I've outgrown? But here's the thing, environments and relationships are only part of the equation. The real work happens within. And this brings us to internal frequencies. Most people think they're powerless over their internal state, as though their thoughts and emotions happen to them. But what if I told you that you have the power to reprogram your inner vibration? Let's start with fear. Fear is one of the densest, most pervasive vibrations on the planet. It's the frequency that keeps people stuck in survival mode, disconnected from their higher selves. And yet, fear is also one of your greatest teachers. When you feel fear, it's not a sign to retreat, it's a sign to look closer. What is your fear trying to show you? What part of yourself have you been avoiding? Because here's the truth, fear is not the enemy. The resistance to fear is. When you face your fear with courage and curiosity, it begins to dissolve. Its vibration transforms into something higher: clarity, confidence, and ultimately freedom. Now let's explore a higher frequency: gratitude. Gratitude is often misunderstood as something you do when things are going well. But true gratitude isn't conditional. It's a state of being. It's the ability to find beauty and meaning even in the midst of chaos. Why is gratitude such a powerful vibration? Because it aligns you with abundance. When you're grateful, you're not just acknowledging what you have, you're signaling to the universe that you trust its flow. And when you trust, the universe responds by giving you more to trust in. But let's get practical. How do you cultivate gratitude when life feels heavy? Start with the smallest things: the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of rain, the fact that you're breathing. These aren't small, they're miracles. Gratitude doesn't have to be loud or dramatic. It's in the quiet moments when you pause and say thank you to no one and everyone at the same time. Here's a challenge: every morning, before you even get out of bed, think of 3 things you're grateful for. Feel it in your body, not just in your mind. Watch how this simple practice shifts your vibration over time. But gratitude alone isn't enough. To truly raise your vibration, you must address the subconscious frequencies running beneath the surface. These are the beliefs and patterns that you've absorbed over a lifetime, some from your upbringing, some from society, and some from past life karma, if you're open to that idea. These subconscious frequencies act like a hidden program, dictating how you see the world and, more importantly, how you see yourself. Here's the hard truth: you cannot vibrate higher than your self-worth. If you believe, even on a subconscious level, that you're unworthy of love, success, or happiness, your vibration will reflect that belief. And the universe, being the mirror that it is, will send you experiences that confirm it. This is why shadow work is essential for chosen ones. Shadow work isn't about judging yourself for your wounds or mistakes. It's about shining light on the parts of you that have been hidden in darkness. It's about asking yourself, what belief am I carrying that no longer serves me? And more importantly, who would I be without it? One of the most powerful tools for reprogramming your subconscious vibration is affirmation with feeling. It's not enough to simply say, "I am worthy," if you don't feel it. The key is to speak it, visualize it, and feel it in your body as though it were already true. For example, instead of saying, "I want to attract love," say, "I am love, and love flows to me effortlessly." But here's the secret: the real magic happens when your actions align with your affirmations. If you say you're abundant but cling to scarcity in your choices, your vibration will remain conflicted. You must live the frequency you want to embody. Now, let's talk about the vibrations you emit to the world. Every interaction you have is an exchange of energy. Think of your vibration as a ripple in a vast ocean. How are you rippling into the lives of those around you? Are you adding light, or are you unconsciously spreading the same heaviness you're trying to escape? Here's a practice before you speak or act. Ask yourself, is this coming from love or fear? This single question can transform not only your interactions but also your entire vibration. But there's an even deeper layer to this collective vibrations. As a chosen one, your energy doesn't just affect you, it affects the collective. Think of humanity as a web of interconnected frequencies. Every time you raise your vibration, even just a little, you contribute to the elevation of the whole. This is why your spiritual journey is not just personal, it's planetary. You are here, not just to transform yourself, but to be a beacon for others. And here's the paradox: the more you focus on raising your own vibration, the more you inspire others to do the same without ever needing to force it. So I'll leave you with this question: if your vibration were the only one that mattered, how would you choose to live? What kind of ripple do you want to create in the ocean of existence? Now that we've explored the hidden frequencies shaping your destiny, it's time to go deeper into the mastery of vibration itself. This is the part of the journey where everything begins to crystallize. The question is, are you ready to take full responsibility for the vibration you emit, the reality you create, and the ripple effect you leave on the world? Because here's the truth: no one else can do this for you. You are both the architect and the inhabitant of your vibrational reality, and to master it, you must first understand its mechanics at the deepest level. Let's begin with the principle that governs all vibrations: resonance. Resonance is the natural law that states like attracts like. Whatever vibration you hold, the universe will mirror back to you. This is why you may notice patterns in your life: similar relationships, recurring challenges, or even the same kinds of opportunities. These aren't coincidences. They're reflections of your dominant frequency. Here's the question you need to ask yourself: what is your life reflecting to you right now? Is it harmony, abundance, and love? Or is it chaos, scarcity, and conflict? Whatever it is, it's not random. It's your vibration in action. Now, this doesn't mean you should blame yourself for every negative experience. Life is complex, and sometimes we encounter challenges that are meant to teach us, stretch us, and help us grow. But even these challenges respond to your vibration. If you face them with fear and resistance, they'll persist and intensify. If you face them with curiosity and courage, they'll transform into stepping stones. Here's a hard but liberating truth: you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a co-creator of them. And that means you have the power to change them. The first step in mastering your vibrational reality is to become deeply aware of your baseline frequency. Your baseline is the vibration you return to most often. It's like the home station your energy naturally tunes into. For many people, Their baseline is shaped by unconscious habits, old thought patterns, unprocessed emotions, and external influences. But as a chosen one, your task is to consciously elevate your baseline. How? By consistently choosing higher vibrations, even in the small, everyday moments. Let's get practical. Imagine you're stuck in traffic and frustration starts to bubble up. You have a choice. You can let that frustration take over, lowering your vibration, or you can use the moment as an opportunity to shift. Take a deep breath. Feel gratitude for the car you're in, the journey you're on, or even the music playing in the background. It sounds simple, but these micro choices add up. Every time you choose a higher vibration, you're rewiring your baseline. Over time, these small shifts create monumental changes. But here's where it gets interesting. Your vibration doesn't just affect your inner world, it literally shapes the external one. This is the essence of manifestation, a concept often misunderstood. Manifestation isn't about forcing the universe to give you what you want. It's about aligning your vibration with what you desire so completely that the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you're vibrating on the frequency of scarcity, you can't tune into the signal of abundance. If you're vibrating on the frequency of fear, you won't pick up the signal of love. The key is to become the vibration of what you want to receive. But how do you do this when you're surrounded by conflicting energies? This brings us to the next level of vibrational mastery: energetic boundaries. As a chosen one, your energy is precious, and not everyone or everything deserves access to it. You're like a lighthouse, shining brightly in a world that often feels dark. But if you let every passing storm dim your light, you'll lose sight of your purpose. Here's the truth: not everyone will understand your vibration. Some people will try to lower it, consciously or unconsciously, because your light exposes their shadows. And that's okay. Your job is not to dim yourself to make others comfortable. Your job is to stay grounded in your truth. One of the most practical ways to protect your energy is through the power of intention. Before you enter a space, interact with someone, or even start your day, set an intention for how you want your energy to feel. For example, you might say, "I choose to remain in a vibration of peace, no matter what unfolds today." Or, "I radiate love, but I do not absorb negativity." These simple affirmations act as energetic shields, helping you navigate the world without losing your center. But here's the deeper layer: energetic boundaries are not just about protection, they're also about alignment. Who are you allowing into your inner circle? Are they people who challenge you to grow, inspire you to rise, and mirror your highest vibration? Or are they people who drain you, keep you stagnant, or feed your doubts? Remember, you don't owe anyone your energy. Your first responsibility is to your own vibration. Because when you're aligned, you naturally uplift those who are ready to rise with you. This brings us to the most profound level of vibrational mastery: oneness. At the deepest level, there is no you and them, there is only energy, flowing and interweaving through all of existence. When you truly grasp this, your vibration becomes a gift to the collective. Every time you choose love over fear, authenticity over pretense, and courage over doubt, you create a ripple that touches everyone around you, even those you'll never meet. This is the power of the chosen ones. Your journey isn't just about you. It's about elevating the vibration of the planet. But here's the paradox: to fully embrace oneness, you must first embrace your uniqueness. You were chosen not to blend in, but to stand out. Your vibration is your contribution to the whole. So ask yourself, what is the unique frequency I'm here to express? What is the song only I can sing? Because when you live in alignment with your soul's truth, you don't just raise your own vibration, you amplify the entire symphony. And finally, let's talk about trust. Trust is the ultimate vibration. It's the frequency that says, I may not have all the answers, but I know I am exactly where I need to be. Trust is what allows you to surrender to the flow of life without losing your power. It's what turns challenges into opportunities and uncertainty into magic. As a chosen one, you're not here to control every detail of your journey. You're here to align, to resonate, and to trust that the universe is always guiding you toward your highest good. So I'll leave you with one final question. If you truly trusted the vibration of your soul, what would you let go of? And what would you step into? And there it is. You're not just the passenger on this journey, you're the driver, the road, and the destination. You are the vibration that shapes your reality. And the more you master this truth, the more you'll realize that the only limits are the ones you place on yourself. Thank you for sharing this space with me. Now, go out there and vibrate at your highest frequency. The world is waiting for your light.